Hey guys, welcome to Divine Messages 333. I'm Lisa. Thanks for stopping by for the first time. If this is your first time, thanks for coming back if you've been here before. So I've already pulled some cards, but then we're going to build off of that. So I have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. With the unrequited love, if you are a feminine, I am getting that you might be dealing with an air sign. This person has a feather like in his hat, and you could be dealing with an air sign. This could be also someone, they're wearing a lot of black. I feel like what I'm getting is they're like a good person, but they're maybe like closed off. Oh yeah, see, swords too. Swords are air. um he's got a sword on, so you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, with express your love, if you're the feminine, you could be dealing with an Aries. This guy's wearing red, and you could be a water sign. You could be a water sign. I'm looking at these people's clothes. They're really standing out to me for some reason, and I'm getting like the guy is like, well, he might have nice legs. He might be somebody who like wears shorts. I'm hearing a runner. Now that, okay, runner though could be somebody who also has a hard time being emotionally intimate. And so when things start moving in that direction, or they feel like they're moving in that direction, they could be a runner. This person might also have that as like like an activity that they do. They might run for exercise. um I feel like you have, okay, so I'm hearing heavy protection, but she's got like, she's wearing more clothes than this guy. I mean, he's wearing like a little tunic, a little dress or something. Okay, and she's got layers on. So I feel like then there's all these circles on her skirt. So I feel like there's a lot with her. Like she carries a lot. I feel like she's had a lot of cycles. And this guy has a sword too, so he could have air in his chart, but I feel like he I feel like he's defensive if he's not an air sign. I feel like he can be defensive. And see how he's got his hand on her wrist there, but he's got his other hand around her waist. So kind of like mixed messages. Like you might be getting mixed messages from a fire sign, a Leo, um, Aries, or Sagittarius. They could have dark hair. They could be older too. He's looking down. It gives me the impression of like someone older looking at someone younger, like their age is lower. You are a divine feminine. If this is for you and you're resonating with this, you're a divine feminine. I mean, this is like a dirty top, but it looks like a dirty color, but that's a, to me, I'm getting that as white. And underneath this guy's red clothes, he has something white as well. So I feel like this is your divine masculine, and it doesn't have to do with gender, it's just the energy. So someone's operating in their masculine, they're more of the giver, the provider, the protector. Then there's another person who's the feminine, and they're the nurture, the receiver, the it's like their counterpart, they're the yin yang, their other half. So I feel like you go through this with this unrequited love. Now this person might see how they're like kissing your hand here. This is supposed apparently you, and she's also wearing blue again, so I'm thinking you could be a water sign. Okay. But now these two over here, they're looking on, but I'm getting like this person, this masculine, has like a lot of people like in their background, or they have like a lot of mm, I hear followers, but I don't think like they have like a I don't think it's like followers like social media. I'm getting it's more like also admirers, but not admirers like I feel like they got a lot of people in their past. Cuz see they're like ghosts. Well, like spirits, okay? Angels maybe in this card, but I'm just getting like there's like this movie is coming to my mind, Ghost of Girlfriend's Past, or is that a movie name? I don't know, that just came to my mind, Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. I don't really know, but I think there's a movie like that or something, or My Ghost Girlfriend. I feel like it has Owen Wilson in it. I don't know. Look that up if you're curious. So I am I'm really getting that you have like if your sun sign isn't water, you have prominent water in your chart. You and you could flip this because I mean you could be either um cross watching for a water sign or someone with a lot of prominent water in their birth chart, or you're the air or fire sign, or I'm sorry, or you're the water sign dealing with the air sign, predominantly air, or they're operating in that airy type personality. So like an aloof person, someone who may seem emotionally detached, but doesn't mean that they seem mean. It's just like think of your conversations that you have with this person. They probably don't go deep, or if they do go deep, they're they're not going they may tell you all the details of a situation, but when it comes to like maybe talking about the emotion, or showing their vulnerability emotionally, I almost feel like you would be more expressive with your emotions while they're telling you this situation about the story or whatever than they would be about talking about their own story. Like their emotions more, it's just more like very detached. Like when have you ever talked to somebody who's maybe been through something very traumatic, and you're listening and you're like reacting every few seconds, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, oh, whoa, I can't believe it. And the other person is just, you know, you would think the things that they're telling you that they're gonna all of a sudden start crying, or you know, like, I mean, you're gonna totally see them have a meltdown or something, and they're just talking about it like it's just another thing, like when they went to the grocery store or something. So it's kind of gives like that type of feeling, like you may have been dealing with somebody like that, like everything's cool. um but I feel like this person's a charmer. I feel like there's this person's a charmer. I also feel like there's people from their past and maybe your past looking on, or like gossipers or people who want to know what's going on between you two. But I feel like this person's like, I hear ladies' man. Again, it doesn't mean that you're dealing with a man. I mean, there could be two women here, but one of them is more in their masculine and more in their player mode. They're, they're. So I'm just feeling, yeah, I get the kind of like player. So like somebody who's got air in their chart. They're also in their shadow side. They're operating from their shadow side. This person's got a lot of black on. I don't believe that it's the dark night of the soul. I don't feel like it's that. I feel like they're operating from their shadow side. Um, so that would be the person that there's not enough chemistry or attraction, and the this other person, I feel like you've gotten mixed messages, and I feel like you almost feel like you're at their mercy. And this person is like looking at you like, what I'm getting is they want to hold you close. They want to be close to you. They want to, they want, they, they want to, but they want to be in control. They want to take the initiative, but they also want to stop themselves. Like they don't, like it's this weird, it's like, I really want to, but I can't. Kind of like feeling I'm getting. I feel like you guys have dealt with some dark, like, people, or and or um your shadow side is like, um let me say it this way, your brighter side, your, um you know, the opposite, I can't think right now, the opposite of your shadow side is like showing stronger. You're shining more. You're shining brighter. Both of you are shining brighter and your shadow's smaller. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Because behind her, this looks like a little like demon, like a little monster, right? I don't, it's just like it's like a bush or something. And a shadow. It is a shadow too, but there is something there. Okay, so this is like hers, right? Hers might, like, she might need to do more work, right? Um, I mean, we always have to do more work, you know, but I'm just saying, like, whatever she's working on, she might have more work on to do on that, the feminine, okay? Because there's like a shadow. Now on this guy, I'm seeing this is I know this is not really a shadow, but to me this looks like a shadow of a little person right there. Okay? And that to me is telling me that this person is shining brighter. Their their shadow side is like, I'm trying to think of the right word to use, but I keep hearing like downsizing, shrinking. It's just not as predominant. I feel like it was like bigger, like they were maybe operating in the shadow side a little more in the past. Okay, now we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so again, I feel like you're a divine feminine. She's wearing a white dress under that coat, shawl, whatever that is. Um, hmm. There's a lot of earth, like foliage, trees in this um, card. I'm getting a little tripped up by the dark that the guy's wearing. Oh, like I was saying before, the yin yang, black and white. I feel like things may have been kind of gray between you two. Like I was saying, the mixed messages, look at how he's holding her. Mixed messages. He's like got his arm around her waist, but then he's stopping her arm from going around, him, embracing him. It's like he wants to, but he's stopping at the same time. Like, what the heck are we doing here? And look at the expression on her face. She just looks like, I'm at your mercy. What do you want from me? What what is going on? And he's just like, I want to, but I don't know. Like, what is this person? I don't know. It's frustrating to me. But now this, I'm feeling yin yang, okay? So the black and the white. And I feel like things were not concrete before, whatever that means to you. Like, I'm hearing solidified, concrete, not concrete. So like maybe communicate, and there's a horn going off for confirmation. I feel like I'm on the right um track with my line of thinking as far as the gray and the black and white. I feel like things were fuzzy, hazy, like gray sky. Today I'm seeing a clear blue sky. So I feel like you know what, and it's windy today. Maybe that's bringing in, maybe there's some, maybe the energy is shifting. The energy is shifting and you're not in this gray haze, this fog, this haziness. Things are going to be more black and white. It's I like you or I don't like you. I want to do this or I don't want to do this. There's not going to be like, yeah, I do, but no, we aren't happy. We've done that, been there, done that, done, over. Okay. Oh, Sorry. Okay. Not really sure how that's all looking now, but whatever. We're just gonna keep going. I feel like this reading is going on, but I've only got 3 cards out here, okay? I just have these 3 cards. So, but I feel like I'm getting a lot off of these. Think of it like this. I feel like I'm getting a lot off of these cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me do this. Sorry. I'm not feeling so great. I got a head cold over the weekend. Okay, so they're going like this. These 3. And these are the only 3 cards I have out, but I feel like I'm really getting a lot off of these 3 cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Angel, I think it's called Angel Answers. I'm going to use that deck now with these romance angels. And we're just going to one by one clarify these 3 cards with this deck. Okay, so, and I have an appointment soon and I need to get going. So that's why I'm cutting it a little bit short. Also, having not been on here for a few weeks, maybe even a month. I've moved and stuff. I have work is kind of changing. A lot of starting over again. Even though I just had new beginnings in October. And I mean, I'm grateful for everything. It's just like a lot, and it doesn't really allow for like a lot of time to kind of adjust. So yeah, things have just been like really going fast. I'll put it that way, going fast. I also did see, I know for sure once, and that was a couple weeks ago. I can't remember if I've seen it now twice in the last month or 2, but for sure one time I saw another black squirrel. I have messages in some of my videos. I've mentioned the black squirrel. I also have a video on the black squirrel. He is someone, and it's not the same black squirrel because I don't see the same one in the same location. I'm in a completely different city, like completely different city. But anyway, so some of the locations I think it is the same squirrel, but this, yeah, so it's not always what I'm saying. It's not like, I think, I don't remember if it was just the month of October or if it was like from like June to October. But I saw 13 black squirrel sightings. So for me, what that means is abundance coming by way of a lot of hard work. So when I see that black squirrel, I am not always excited instantly, immediately, but I am, it's like that's not my first reaction. It's slowly probably going there, getting there, but it comes maybe a few seconds later. I'm grateful. Like, okay, that means although I have a lot of hard work ahead of me, there will be a good payoff. And if that's what I'm wanting is the payoff, and I'm saying, bring me the work so I can get that payoff, well, then I appreciate him stopping by or her stopping by and giving me a heads up. That's what's coming. So anyway, that's my update. I have 2 cards here. Express your love, peaceful resolution, and opportunity. I feel like you are going. Interesting. Okay, so when I put these cards down, I didn't think about. I wasn't paying attention, but I put them like backwards. So now I have express your love first when unrequited. So I feel like I'm feeling like maybe this for some people, I'm feeling like the person that you have the unrequited love with, and that could be mutual. I feel like it isn't, but it could be. For some people, it could be mutual. You're not both feeling it, both not feeling it, or it could, or I'm also feel because I'm getting this like two dual. That's just coming from I up there. Okay, it's I'm not seeing it here. Well, you know what? Now that I'm This is interesting. Okay. So my eyes just landed on two cards. Okay. And this is what I'm seeing. At first, I saw two. One, two. I then I saw this card. One, two. Like I was just saying, I'm feeling dual too, but I don't know where I'm getting that from. Then I looked back at this card and I see one, two, three. I wonder if I'm feeling like some people are dealing with one person, they don't have the feel, or that person doesn't have feelings for them. And then there's another person where this could be the person, that you are with for a while. Then for other people, I feel like there's the same scenario I just described, and then there's another, like there's three people, like you have three options. Like some people have two options, other people have three options. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay, so you could have two people that you have unrequited love for, or have that for you, or it's mutual, whatever. And I feel like those people aren't gonna necessarily like be gone from your life, but I feel like they're gonna be in the background or put on the back burn, something with the back, or possibly left behind. Maybe you might leave behind because it's that, it's like the way I'm looking at it right now. I had unrequited love here, and express your love was the last card, but now they're in the opposite positions. And what I clarified with the angel answer deck is express your love. I'm clarifying this card. I didn't realize I was clarifying because I didn't see that they had been put in different positions. So what came out is peaceful resolution and opportunity. I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to have a peaceful resolution with this person who it has been giving you mixed messages and things were like hazy, but now they're going to be more clear. It's going to be more black and white than gray. Okay, you might have actually thought gray wasn't so bad and black and white was actually not so great. um you know how like some, I don't know, maybe you've heard like of Scorpio. I have Scorpio prominent in my chart, but maybe you've heard like, if you ever meet a Scorpio, they'll either love you or hate you, or if you meet a Scorpio, you'll either like them or you'll hate them. It's black and white. And so you may have felt like if things were like that, that wouldn't be so good for you. It wouldn't be beneficial to you. But I'm feeling like gray didn't work out so well because it was confusing and it was hazy and there was misunderstandings and there were mixed messages. Um, okay. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I really got to get going. So let's keep going. All right, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh, crap. We have no need to worry. Listen to your intuition. And I'm going to add my 2 cents. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't, if you listen to your intuition, trust it. And don't discredit it. And don't, don't question it. Just ask for more clarity instead of trying to like go backwards, backpedal, right, and be like, I don't know about that. Accept what your intuition is telling you, and then ask for clarity, ask for an explanation. Like someone's telling you something and you're kind of like, in your mind you might be like, I don't know about this, what they're telling me, but you may also be feeling like, I don't want to give that impression, like I'm not trusting this person. Okay, well, you be that other person. You be the person that you're listening to. So now you're both people, right? So don't gaslight yourself. Don't sit there and tell yourself that what you're hearing from your intuition, what you're feeling, what you're picking up isn't really what's going on. That's gaslighting yourself. Don't do that, okay? Some of you guys have dealt with narcissists. They did that. They got you to not trust your intuition and to trust them, and blindly, right? Because they knew you were the type of person that would love unconditionally, because they saw it, because they saw that you were also dealing with people, you were dealing with other people that were doing this to you. So they knew when they do it to you, you'd still be there. You hung around these jerks, right? You're still accepting their offers and their friendships, right? Their love, their company, their business. You're still accepting all of that, right? Well, they can do it too then. You're great. You're awesome, because you'll stick around, you'll put up with it. No. So don't do that to yourself, okay? Don't do that to yourself. That's what this is saying. A year from now. That's going to be different, okay? Engagement. You could be engaged a year from now, or a year from now you could be at a different like your relationship could have elevated to a different level. It could have changed. Engagement could also not mean marriage. Not everybody wants to get married. Engagement could also be you will have an engagement. There will be something that you are, engaging in. You're engaging with each other. Maybe a year from now. Maybe you won't really engage with this person until a year from now. Maybe you'll be somewhere, right? Or maybe you'll be in an engagement party a year from now, right? And you will be with that other half. But there is something with this and a year from now, okay? The crows, I don't know if you can hear them. They're going off. They were going off. I believe that is a confirmation for a message. A message is coming. Someone will be expressing their love, or you will have the opportunity to express your love, and there will be a peaceful resolution. All right. Last, we have the unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Can you please clarify this? Why is this here? Why is this here? Meditation brings answers. what I'm getting is maybe you have not completely made up your mind about this person or these people, because remember I said that there could be two people where there's unrequited love. That could be, let's say you're one of the people listening that for unrequited love there are two people, but let's say you don't feel it for one person but you do for the other, but the one that you have feelings for doesn't have them for you. Okay, that's unrequited love. It doesn't have to be mutual, but one of the people at least has to not be interested enough to make anything of it. Okay, and that could be for so many different reasons. Don't even like beat yourself up. You could be a very physically attractive person. You could have an awesome personality. I mean, there could be, but it doesn't. I mean, think of the people think of the people that are in your lives that you admire, or you respect. Um, let's say like maybe some of them aren't partnered up, right? Does it mean that you want to be with them? They're good looking, they got their crap together. Doesn't mean you want to be with them though, right? I mean, you can appreciate them for who they are and all that, and maybe you'll tell your friend and set them up or something, but you just don't feel it with them. They're just not for you. You're just not for them. It's not really a big deal. Um, but I feel like when you meditate, I'm getting it in like an alignment, like things will kind of come together, and like you'll see that I'm hearing like it's going to fall in place like Tetris, like it's going to fall in place like in alignment, but what I feel like is going to be what's going to kind of like you're going to come to this like a conclusion that like it's not what you want, I guess. So meditate on that. Here at the bottom of the deck we have yes. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there. Um Hopefully this resonated, whether you're a cross watcher or I feel like this reading was for like the people that are going to see it are going to be predominantly divine feminine water signs. Okay, divine feminine water signs. And the other person that you are going to have this opportunity to have a peaceful resolution, express your love, an engagement of some type will come within a year from now. I feel like that person is a divine masculine, most likely a fire sign, probably older than you, dark hair. I feel like your complexions could be different. The other person could be more like pale, the divine masculine. Air or fire, strong fire, but air as well. So that's what I'm getting. The person that is unrequited, I'm getting they are also air. They could be operating in their shadow side. I mean, if you're dealing with two people, there could be the other, like one person could be in their shadow side, one person could be in like a dark night of the soul. One person could be like a player and the other person could be sweet. But I feel like the person with unrequited love or people that this is the unrequited love, I feel like with those scenarios or that person, there are people in the background that either haunt the relationship or they gossip about the relationship, or there's people. Oh, one something different I'm getting right now is you each might have people on the side. You this the masculine might have a couple people in the background that you don't know about, and you might have one in the background they don't know about. Interesting. That's something too. And that makes sense to me for unrequited love. I mean, if you're really feeling it for somebody, why do you got these other people? Both of you. Why do you have these other people around? So, different things for different situations, different people, but that's what I'm getting. Uh, like I said, leave a comment if you're picking up on anything that I didn't mention. Leave a comment because someone else might be able to benefit from that. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Have a great day, and thank you.